Hi, good afternoon. I'm Raleigh Brown. This is Curve Flattening Concert number 377. First man in, Tom Dietz, followed closely by Carol Pred and Kathy Marsick, and Dave Mason in Scotland, and Jeff Blumenthal, and Deb Leiby Clark, and Mike Verbick in Pittsburgh, the Berg, and Jay Dusenberry in NoCal, sunny NoCal, and or NorCal, and Charlie Bryant from the People's Republic of Montgomery County in Maryland. Terry St. James, how you doing, Ter? He's up there in Montreal, and Steve Davidson is still in Hawaii, and Bunny Barnes is here, and S.A. Tuthope. Good to see you guys all filing in, and I will cloink you a happy good afternoon, and like that. And Debbie Moore is here up in Maine, gloomy Monday in Maine, and Betsy McIntyre in Northeast Ohio, raining. And I got to tell you, it's great weather here. Dave Falcone, who just called me Ruli. It's good to see you too, Dave. I won't mangle your name like you just mangled mine. And Rita Rubin Long and Dave Van Allen. And that's better. You corrected that, Dave. Thank you. And Steve Edelman out there in Tucson, and Aretta and Ron. And it's a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. It's a little cloudy, but it is like 70 degrees. I just took a walk in the park in shorts and sandals and felt the air. And Rich Fowler is here, Pam Zappardino. So it's a lovely day in the neighborhood, as they say. So today would have been the birthday of Townes Van Zandt. Townes Van Zandt, born on this day in, if I find it, my good friend Rusty Leisenheimer filled me in on this. So he was born 1944, and that would make it 54, 64, 74, 76 years ago. He died young. He lived a hard life, and it kind of caught up with him. Had a lot of problems with alcohol and some with drugs, but he wrote some fantastic songs. Did Townes Van Zandt. When Rusty reminded me of his birthday, my mind immediately went Pancho and Lefty, and I said, no, I just did that. I said, No Lonesome Tune. No, I just did that. So I have one more. I have one more in my little quiver of Townes Van Zandt songs, and there's Carlos Segovia from on YouTube from California. Nice to see you. And Lauren Payne is here. So this is a Townes Van Zandt song. It's a favorite of mine. My old friend Saul Brody used to sing this one, and I've always loved it, and you will too. And then I'll tell you some interesting stuff about it. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain. In the night forlorn, oh, the morning is born, and the morning shines with the lights of love. You will miss the sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. My lady's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Loop and Lil agree, she's a sight to see, and a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I'd swim the seas to ease your pain. So that's If I Needed You by Townes Van Zandt. Did I see Pammy Blake? Hi, Pam Blake. How are you? And Michael Miller is here. And John Sprouse and Tim G coming in from Detroit. And I think I said hello to most everyone else. Charlotte Cantrell is here because she knows I'm about to play a Steve Mann tune. And Margot Lemieux. Hi, Margot. So the interesting thing, you guys know if you're regulars here that I've been really studying up on my songwriting, and I read all these books about it and listen to long videos about songwriting experts talking about songwriting and how these rhymes have to be this way and those are that way. And then you find a song like this. So here's my analysis of the rhyme scheme of If I Needed You. In the first verse, the first and third lines do not rhyme. The second and fourth lines do, but he rhymes the word pain with the word pain. Now, I've tried for years to avoid doing things like that, but I don't think I'm going to try anymore. I think I'm just going to let it rip if it has to from now on. Second verse, no rhymes. It's born, love, eyes, and two. So it doesn't rhyme at all. Third verse, he's got a what we call a kind of semi-rhyme where he rhymes the word mine with the word find. And the first and third lines don't rhyme. And then the fourth verse is the same as the first verse with pain rhyming with pain. So kids, if you're trying to write songs at home, don't get too hung up on the rhymes. If you can write a miraculous song like this without having it rhyme, then you'll be in great shape. That's all you need to know. So I don't know what all that's about, but I felt compelled to say that to you. So next up, I'm going to do a song it's actually a Blind Lemon Jefferson song, which Steve Mann owned. He just made it his own version, totally transformed it from an old country blues into a kind of incredibly hip blues jazz sort of arrangement. And it goes a little bit like this. It's sometimes called 99-Year Blues, and sometimes it's called Prison Cell Blues. Well, I'm getting tired of sleeping in this low down and lonesome prison cell. You know I would not be in this condition if it had not have been for a girl named Nell. Well, I walk the floor, I just can't eat a bite. She used to be my rider, but she just would not treat me right. Well, I look into the mirror, all I see is the blues staring out into space. You know, this cocaine and reefer, it just will not touch my weary case. And I asked that jail keeper, I said, Governor, please take a few days off of my time. He said, you're a lucky long timer, you did not get that cold 99. Yes, I asked that jail keeper, Governor, take a few days off of my time. He said, you're a lucky long timer, you did not get that lifetime. So that's the Prison Cell Blues. Blind Lemon Jefferson filtered through the amazing sensibility of the late Steve Mann. I'm going to back up a little and say hi to some people. Ken Terrell is here from the UK. Hi, Ken. And Toby Simmons is hopefully all done moving, but her car's dead now. And Connie Copy is here from Philly. And Judy Wong, hi Judy, and Peter Barker from the UK. Welcome aboard, Peter. He's on YouTube. And Deb Libby Clark, did I already say hi to you? Some of you I've already said hi. Warren and Janelle are here, and Donna Greenberg and John Hubner. That's a classic Steve Mann lick. So, announcement time. So, hello to the Invisibles. If any of you are not getting said hello to by me, it may be because I'm a moron, or it may be because Facebook, in its whimsical way, is not showing me your comments on my page. Pardon me. I'm going to just cough up coffee here for a while. And so the Invisibles include, but are not necessarily limited to, Kate Mack, Kit Serikaku, who I think is out on some kind of, she gets hired as an extra on a lot of Hawaii TV shows like Magnum and whatever. Hawaii CSI or something like that. Anyhow, she's one. Kate Mack, Linda Worster, Judith Fox, Kit Serikaku. Rosemary Ross is not here right now, but she's not invisible anymore, I don't think. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody, but I don't know who it is. Kate Mack, Linda Worster, Kit Serikaku, Judith Fox. I guess Rosemary Ross was the other one. Remind me if I'm forgetting somebody. Cliff Hochberg says, that guitar sounds great. You know what? You're absolutely right. This guitar is fantastic. It's just unbelievable. I picked it up today and played it a little bit. I'm actually in the act of writing a song. You know, I wrote a song about my old Gibson, And now I'm writing a song not actually about this guitar, but about where it was made. And I almost thought I'd try it out on you today, but I looked at it and said, no, it's just, there's some lines that need to change. So we'll save that. Anyhow, this guitar is built by Mario Prue, and Mario lives in Iroquois Falls or Big Nelly Lake, or I forget what's what up there. And I think it's in Iroquois Falls on Big Nelly Lake in northern Ontario. Way, way up there, like 8 hours north of Toronto. And he builds these beautiful guitars. And I've owned many custom-made guitars. I was just thinking the other day, I've owned many custom-made guitars. And as far as flat tops go, this is the only one left. I've sold all the other ones, even my other 2 Prues, because I'm just trying to downsize. And all of them were great guitars, but this one is the keeper, and it's actually the official Raleigh Brown model. If you could see the little label inside there, which you can't, you would see that my signature is on it. So, because I helped in some small way to design it, and then Mario brought his incredible open mind to figuring it out. So, there's a PayPal link if you would like to give a little something. Feel free. You can see that there. It's paypal.me/Raleigh Brown. Or you can do Venmo. It's at Roland-Brown-8. Hi, Melissa Fleming. And Scott Kiefer is here. We got more YouTube people than usual. Maybe we're starting to pick up some YouTubers. Because for a long time, it was almost all Facebookers. Hi, Claude Galinsky. So this is an old tune I play a lot, and I'll talk about it a little later. But I'm kind of starting to expand it a little bit, you know. So I usually play a very accurate version of my favorite version of it. But first, I mentioned the Invisibles. I mentioned PayPal. I talked about towns. Today I'm on. Tuesday, Cozy Sheridan will be on at 10:30 in the morning. And judging from what she wrote, it sounded like maybe Charlie is still out there in the West skiing and she's home. So it might be just Cozy, which is fine. It's very cozy to have just Cozy. And she's on at 10:30 Eastern Time. Wonderful singer-songwriter, Cozy Sheridan. If you have not heard her, go check her out. Wednesday, I'll be back at 3 o'clock, just like this. Thursday, Alex Bevan is traveling, so he's not going to be doing a stream this Thursday. And however, as far as I know, Martin McNeil over in the UK, who's a great blues player, will be doing his stream, which is at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. Okay, now I've made my little announcements. So that's Angie, written by Davy Graham, perfected by Bert Jansch. And I usually do the Bert Jansch version. And I've just been thinking, I'm just being too imitative, and so I expanded it a little bit there. When Bert did it in later years, like the version I love is what he recorded when he was like 20. When he did it in later years, he changed the chords a little, and instead of going, like normally it has this, and it goes... And near his in his later years, he went from this kind of A minor add 9 to a regular E minor on the 4th chord. So he started to go, and you get this kind of I kind of like that, so I just thought I'd throw that in there a little bit for you. So I think I did all my announcements. So I said Cozy's tomorrow, Martin McNeil is Thursday, and I'm Wednesday at 3. And Martin will be at 4. And I think that's all I got, except I have another tune for you, and I have the mantra. And so this tune is my original for today, and it's a song I wrote a long time ago, but it's not on the new album because it's on a previous album. It's on an album called Dog Is My Co-Pilot. And this song kind of came about. It's based on a story, and an ostensibly true story. I'll pull it up here for you for a minute. I'll give you a minute, and maybe I'll read it to you. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let me see if I can find it. Man, I had it here a little while ago. There it is. So here's the story. This is from a book by Barry Lopez. So it says, although stories of wolf children in America are rare, there is a story told in Texas about a wolf girl who grew up on Devil's River, north of present-day Del Rio. The girl was, according to the story, born in May 1835 at the confluence of Dry Creek and Devil's River. The mother, Molly Pertol Dent, died in childbirth, and the father, John Dent, was killed in a thunderstorm at a ranch miles distant where he had ridden for help. The child was never found, and the presumption was that she had been eaten by wolves near the Dent's isolated cabin. In 1845, a boy living at San Felipe Springs, Del Rio, reported seeing, quote, a creature with long hair covering its features that looked like a naked girl, attacking a herd of goats with several wolves. Similar reports were made by others during the ensuing year. And Apache stories told of a child's footprints having been found a number of times among those of wolves in that country. And so a hunt was organized. On the 3rd day of the hunt, the girl was cornered in a canyon. A wolf with her was driven off and finally shot when it attacked the party. The girl was bound and taken to the nearest ranch, where she was loosed and closed up in a room. That evening, a large number of wolves, apparently attracted by the girl's loud, mournful, incessant howling, came around the ranch. The domestic stock panicked, and in the melee, the girl escaped. She was not seen again for 7 years. In 1852, a surveying crew exploring a new route to El Paso saw her on a sandbar on the Rio Grande, far above its confluence with Devil's River. She was with 2 pups. After that, she was never seen again. Quite a tale. And that's from Barry Holston Lopez's book of Wolves and Men, which is a wonderful book. and it gets me, I kind of tear up thinking of the story. So anyhow, I kind of, I had to write about it. Mama died giving birth one night. No one inside to help deliver. They found no babe when they came next day. There's hungry wolves, they say, on Devil's River. 10 years pass, Apache warriors say. They've seen wolves, strange footprints one day. They see tracks of young wolves at play, and of a child, so they say, on Devil's River. The white men come with their fire and guns. They're gonna catch someone on Devil's River. And in a canyon they finally cornered their proof. They found a young girl and drove off a wolf. They bound her hands and they took her back, locked her up in a shack on Devil's River. Many wolves on the prowl that night. They heard her howl that night. All the cattle spooked, the cowboys watched them till dawn. They returned, they found the wolf girl was gone. I heard this tale mining silver ore, just a tale and nothing more on Devil's River. But late last month, when the moon was full, I saw two wolves with one young girl on Devil's River. So that's called On Devil's River. And I see Rita Rubin here, and not sure if I'm missing anybody. I think I said hi to most of you. Kathy Edelman, I said hi to your husband. I might not have said hi to you, so hi. And and Rita, and I am gonna do you a little. I think we'll do a kind of. Let's go get on this the Halo cam. With that, do this. This makes me look. Well, let's move over. I want to look as what's the word? Spiritual as possible here. It's no good if you can't see the guitar, right? Be happy and be healthy. Be brave and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. That's in case Linda Worcester is here. Okay, love you all. I will hope to see you on Wednesday. In the meantime, take care.